What's up guys, this is a new section I would like to start. For those of you who do not live in Jacksonville, I have a group called Jacksonville Business and Motivation. It's a group on Facebook, feel free to join. You do not have to be from Jacksonville. Soon I might even change the title just to be a business and motivation. So in this group we discuss books, we discuss ideas, we discuss what makes us motivated and so on and so forth. We basically, it's like a, if you will, if you want to call it support group, that's fine. Now, every week we gather with this person. This is Conti. He's a very good friend of mine, a person who knows a lot. He's a flipper, and we just talk random subjects. But once every Saturday, the last Saturday of the month, we gather in his house and we do a live stream. And this is basically the live stream. I'm gonna chop it in 10-minute segments and post it on my YouTube channel. So without further ado, watch the stream. Today's topic was what makes us exciting in life, but we go and jump into different topics. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit like, sub, you know the drill. I think we're live now. Should be. Alright guys, we're gonna start today. I'm gonna be looking at my phone every now and then so I can see if we're streaming correctly, I guess. Today we're gonna talk about what makes us excited and many other topics. We've already been here with Conti for 1 hour, talked about many other things about real estate. But we're just discussing, and a lot of good things have been said without us being on a camera. Let us know if you hear us good. But a lot of other things has been mentioned, like we're talking how, tell us what, you said about everything, not everything, but most things that makes us good and excited are free.
Well, so here's the thing. So I've noticed that people.
Oh, we good?
It works.
The what? Yeah, yeah.
So
Good.
I've noticed that when people, they have goals and they want to achieve goals and they want to go big and they want to make money and they want to like be successful. And if you ask them why, they're going to give reasons. They're going to give you different reasons. But if you ask them several times, why and why and why, until you dig deep in the real reason, then you realize that maybe some things are not like the success, the outward success is not something that's going to give you the satisfaction that you really need. And so, yeah, I was talking the other day with my son, and we came to the conclusion that money only solves money problems. And I came to the conclusion that the things that are more important in life are the things that are free, right? For example, a hug. A hug is, they can make the whole difference in the world when you need it. Having like character traits like being kind to people, wanting to help people. These are the things, being humble, being generous. These are the things that are more appreciated in life and more valuable, that I think that make at least they make me excited.
Yeah, and I don't know, recently I've been telling that to people, that people say, oh, money can't solve problems. Yeah, because you don't have any. That's why you think they can't solve any problem. They can solve a lot of problems. But I agree with Conti 100% that it can only solve the money problems. If you're terminally ill, no money in the world will solve that. Like we talked before off camera, it's not gonna solve family problems, wife problems. Bill Gates got divorced last year. You have all the money in the world, yeah, and you aren't happy. That can happen. I see your dad now fishing. This is so exciting and happy for him. It costs nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, it costs just a fishing pole there. Maybe he's going to catch something, maybe not, but that's what makes him exciting.
Yes.
You said friends. If you're a shitty person, I mean, I guess you're going to get entourage around you, but their motivation is different. Not it's going to be money driven. But yeah, money do solve problems. They always say it's better to cry on a yacht than into one bedroom apartment. But it's not going to solve all of it. It's not going to make you, what you said earlier, fulfilled. It's not going to make
I don't think that it's better. The example that you gave, I'll try to convince you that it's not better, because a person who cries with no money there's hope for him, that he thinks that by achieving something in the future
I'm gonna make it better.
make him better. So only living on this fake dream, it gives him a fake hope, and that one day he's gonna feel better. But when you have tried everything,
And still doesn't work?
the emptiness is so deep inside of you that you're pretty much you're done.
Oh,
You
and
give
the
up.
other thing with money that we talked with him, and I talked actually to a coworker the other day, I talked to a lot of coworkers about a lot of things, is have you noticed how all the successful people, especially musicians, is a very big example for me at least, and I don't have the data, but it's just when they achieve, like, when they're on top and they're number one, they kind of lose their muse, they lose their desire to create more because, like I told you earlier, okay, me and you are super rich, and how many yachts we can buy? Okay, we have 5 yachts. Great. What's next? Airplanes? Sure, we buy 10 airplanes. Sure. What's next? It's just if you can buy everything, you realize that this is not the meaning of life. That's why maybe Buddha said no to all the riches and went to his journey. But money can solve problems. That's not the exciting thing, and a lot of people think that when you're well off, it was easy and this is the lifestyle they want, but the excitement is not the money that you're getting. Like, I am not after money. Conti, he has a family, he's in a different bracket, if you will, than me. I don't have any wife, kids, or anything like that. So I'm not after money. I've always said that. I'm not after money. I'm after the freedom that money provides you. You don't have to work for an employer, which I really don't like to work for somebody else. I better off be into the cleaning industry, which I try to go into, and clean houses for the same pay that my job gives me, but I know I'm doing it for me. So at the end of the day, excitement and happiness is not the destination, is the whole journey. All the trials and tribulations, all the mishaps that you have, we're just talking about that only had some deed problems with the property, but all that is what makes you keep going, you know. It's how am I going to solve this problem now? What's next? Okay, I solved this one. What's next? And that's what makes it exciting, to me at least. Because entrepreneurs, I think, are more or less problem solvers. They want to break through barriers, solve problems, keep
correct.
pushing.
That's correct. So one example that came to my mind now that you were talking is that when you try something that is challenging, right, and then you somehow come to the point that you achieve that, and you turn your head back and see where you were and where you are now, and you compare yourself now with yourself like 5 years ago, that makes you exciting.
Yeah.
Like, this is the excitement that it gives you, the whole excitement in the world. And I'll give you the example. When I started my real estate endeavor, I didn't even know anything about real estate. I jumped into it without, like, as a stupid person, and my first flip took 11 months to finish, right? I didn't know.
Was that a mansion?
It was a simple 3-1 house in the Arlington area, and I turned into a 3-2 anyhow. But anyway, so the whole thing is that at that time I didn't know anybody whatsoever, but that flip got me into the real estate community and knowing more people and connecting with other people and learning from my mistakes. And I think for a moment, if I had said, oh man, this is too much, this is too hard, I would be still working a call center today.
Yep.
And that makes me excited
Yeah.
because I achieved something. It's not the money, it's the achievements, that the feeling that you achieved something that makes you
Fulfilled.
fulfilled.
And actually with Conti, we met on one of those meetings that he went to. We met at Whitey's.
Whitey's, yes.
So what I did is similar. I bought my first house in 2018, despite everybody and their cousin telling me, don't buy, it's too expensive. I ran a quick calculation, how much rent I'm paying and how much it's going to cost me for mortgage. And I'm like, oh, well, it's less than mortgage. And it cost me $7,000 because it's first time, which you need to put 3.5% down at the time. Now we can find something for 3% ViStar. Not sponsored by ViStar, by the way. And I don't know how I got to, maybe I was looking something on Facebook. I stumbled upon Whitey's meeting and I went, I met Glenn. I don't think I met you on my first meeting. On the first meeting I met Glenn, who's the host. Maybe second or third meeting I met you. Met Latif, Don, all the people that know me now, I met there. And with Conti, how we got more and more friendly, more and more friends, we went to talk about Harmony lending me money for a flip.
Yeah.
And we didn't got a deal, but we got something better, in my opinion. We became friends.
Yes.
And how we became friends is we were talking, and I'm like, oh, in this book I read A, B, or C. And he's like, oh, I've read that book. And then he talks, and he's like, hey, in this book I read that. And I'm like, oh, I have that book. So I showed him my Audible. Let's say 50% of the books we read are the same. So I'm like, oh, we need to maybe hang out more often. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. That was it for today's episode. Next episode will be the continuum from this episode. So basically one meeting, I'm going to spread it to 3 or 4 episodes. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give me your input of what we talked about in the comment section down below. And if you like and subscribe, that will be awesome. Keep hustling. See you next time.